We do have a Tiger, though. He did deploy it.
Yeah, guess what? He's got a Churchill. I don't think it matters. It's like, oh, yes, do you have heavy armor? So do I, except...
You understand the Tiger can beat a Churchill, and this thing has trouble bouncing.
Yeah, then why is the Tiger running away?
Hello everyone, this is Greyshot17.
And disheveled Greyshot151 here.
Yes, and this will be going up as the awesome Saturday video because my Patreons are being a little bit lazy and not submitting their replays. So a reminder, submit your replays to greyshotproductions@gmail.com or to my Discord. Otherwise, I have to go to my literal supporter over here and allow him to put a replay. You don't want me to put a replay with him. Come on.
This is myself, Delta, Ryan, Operator. You know, we got some good people in this replay.
Yeah, we got Red, Rosbone, meat-flavored coffee, and
Edrigan 23.
Edrigan, thank you. But, yeah, so, but that, I mean, like, really, though? Really?
What? I'm playing the Americans, that's different.
Alright, I'm gonna put a poll. Who here likes 151? Who here doesn't like 151?
Everyone likes 151.
I highly doubt that.
I'm like the fun uncle that shows up every so often, and everyone's just like, yes, we like you.
You're the fun uncle, and then everybody's like, hey, Mom, why can't the uncle stay? Oh, he has to go back to jail, son. He has to go back there on the weekends. But in any case, I mean, like, to be fair, I'm not entirely sure if you actually do go there. You are gone for long periods of time. In any case,
regardless, we get to see Delta do what he does always, which is he sends his troops. I watch this every single time he plays British, which is he runs his troops up. Way to go!
Professionalism. Go ahead.
He runs his troops up, but he never. He always sends it single file, so he's always surprised when the Germans beat his infantry. It's like, no shit! That happens every time. You need to group up as the Allies, which, as you can see on the left-hand side, is exactly what we did.
Yeah, you're grouped up. You have some troops that are being suppressed by the MG here.
Yeah, but look, there's an MG right behind me. That's why I moved the point, is to stop the fuel capture, kind of force him off a bit. And now, as you can see...
Backed up by multiple riflemen, a Maxim, multiple mortars coming in from GTA, who also... Why is he going counterattacks? I thought that was terrible, GTA.
Hey,
I thought it was terrible.
Listen, just because he told you repeatedly for years that the B4 is terrible, and now that he's doing it, does not mean he's wrong. Just makes him a hypocrite.
Also, I love this Pioneer squad. Yeah, we'll fight these guys. No windows on the back end, so not gonna work. MG's currently trying to hold back the infantry, though they could always go around. Does he have grenades? He does not. All right. Meanwhile, once again, having some issues over here. Pioneers, by the way.
If close range.
Yeah, they will beat British infantry close range, so be very careful with that.
Yep.
Meanwhile, we have an MG guarding the fuel over here, and the Axis doing pretty good across the board. Yep. Although riflemen are coming around the flank, very good job. Should be able to push back Edrigan's forces.
Again, a time-old saying that we always repeat, which is attack where they are weak, not where they are strong.
Yep.
Unless you have overwhelming artillery.
Yeah. Speaking of which, yeah, there are lots of stuff going down here. American trying to capture it, but the Grenadier stopping him. The MG's still here, but yeah, I see the smoke went down.
Yep. Using smoke to essentially, you know, cap the point, and now using my own men to hold the point while the mortar and machine gun do their thing.
Oh yeah, should probably mention. So there's 2 American, a Brit, and a Soviet versus 3 Wehrmacht and OKW.
Well, of course we did 2 Americans.
Jesus Christ, you have enough, there's there enough artillery going down?
I think he has 2 mortars.
He does.
To be fair, I mean, when you're facing Wehrmacht and machine
guns... I love all this mortar fire, and that MG's still there.
Yep.
All that Grenadier's... Hard to see with that, like, capture thing going on, but he's there. Still trying to fight.
Yeah, my rifleman's just like, no.
Yeah. No, but at least it's decapped. But the Axis do have the fuel on this side. They're grabbing the munitions. They have a lot of Volk squads.
Yep.
And additional forces coming on in to mid. Overall, just...
Really, the only contesting point is the left-hand side with me and Ryan. We are doing our damnedest to hold, but against overwhelming machine guns and infantry, it can prove troublesome. But that's the thing about the Allies. You just keep up the power, and the Germans will eventually have to fall.
That's not true.
Listen.
That's not true.
It is in this game. Therefore, it is true always.
That is not true. If enough, you don't send men to the slaughter. That's only a Soviet.
You just got to keep up pressure with the mortars and such.
Okay.
Because especially early game when it comes to the Wehrmacht, The Wehrmachts are very much more stationary, but the OKW, if you can beat off their assault, like if they hit you and they run away, that just leaves the Wehrmacht.
Do you beat off their assaults often?
Then it's a fight against 2 against 1. Shut up. It's a fight of 2 against 1, which you can outgun the machine guns. Plus, as you can see, I brought up an ambulance. So
you're healing them on the front.
Yep, exactly. So I can heal the Russian. I can heal myself.
We do have Fallschirmjägers that could possibly come in behind you. We have artillery with joint operations. We have assault support with a lot of good support abilities plus the Tiger. Nice job by Delta coming on in, grabbing this point, locking this point down.
Notice the difference between sending 1 troop and sending multiple troops. When he sends multiple troops, he utterly destroys the enemy.
That's a fair point. As I watch this guy come in with full squads, literally coming in behind.
Do you think? Yeah, Delta will react.
Delta surely has to.
Oh yeah, he instantly reacts.
Good job. He'll still probably lose
Unlike
the man.
you, he actually pays attention to his units. Oh, what? Cutting a little deep there.
Anyway, moving on. We got
Thanksgiving. We're supposed to have knives out.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. I will gut you with that turkey. I will.
That turkey knife.
Yeah. Oh, grenade.
Ooh,
No.
Close. Just a little bit farther back, I think would have done. Bad choice.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Those.
Yeah, these guys are very good close to medium range. Getting closer in no cover with your rifleman, not the best idea.
Yep. But honestly, if Delta stays where he is, yeah, he'll be surrounded on all sides. But he has a pretty good fortified position. His
MG is currently trying to hold this off, but we do have a half-track coming in.
Oh, no.
Oh, with fire! Oh, artillery will delay it for a small amount of time, though he doesn't have the second building, so it's only going to be 1 piece of artillery.
Yep.
Meanwhile, we have a scout car on the left-hand side.
I don't think it's going to last long.
With rifle grenades currently opening fire on it. You have an AT gun at all? Oh, now he gets one.
But listen, you don't need it because there's enough firepower. It's a scout car now. If they had gotten the fire vehicle, it would have been a different story. He could have burned us all. But because the scout car, its machine gun and potency.
Well, its autocannon's not that strong.
Yeah.
He is getting a flame half-track. Red is anyway, which you don't have. Well, okay.
A single AT gun, except the one that's coming to the front. Except that one.
Except for that one, no AT.
I don't have any.
It could be better, but you don't have it, so you know. Anyway, half-track is going in. Conscripts, though, have no AT grenades, so that's an issue.
Yeah, just a little one. Luckily, though, we just have to hold this back a few seconds because, hey, look, there's an AT gun on the right-hand side.
Oh, good. What about your conscripts in there? Oh, sorry, GTA's conscripts.
He's distracting it. We needed to distract him.
They may burn to death. Is he getting AT grenades? Is that why he's trying? No, he's not.
No, he's not getting AT guns. We have AT.
I just don't notice his men being very low on health.
We have an AT gun. We're fine.
He's using the thing as cover so the AT gun can't hit it.
Yeah, we don't.
He's burning down the building as well. He's going mad with that fire ability.
And guess what? He didn't realize that my AT gun was there.
You know, he's going straight for it. Oh, God. That man is still going for it. He pulled himself out, even though it was jittery, and, like, launched himself. Meanwhile, the Axis have gained control of the right with Fallschirmjägers and have taken over both munitions.
Yep.
So they're doing very well on overall resources.
Oh, yeah, they're crushing us when it comes to munition income, which is kind of scary.
Yeah.
Germans with munitions can do a lot of things, like upgrade, as you can see with the Volkgrenadiers, get the STG-44s, or just STGs?
No, okay, so these guys will go with their additional FG-42s. And will be upgraded if
that
it gets
as well.
locked.
Those are not.
Flame half-track moving on.
Flame half-track's a very dangerous thing.
Not necessarily if he can get around it. He does, so he can simply just keep burning him quite quickly.
Luckily, though, if you have enough firepower, that thing is.
He'd still be affected by the fire. I mean, yeah, you're right about the firepower overall. But Fallschirmjägers coming in should have probably went forward and like try to have his front armor.
Yep.
But Fallschirmjägers will engage, or at least I think.
And Delta's holding off what he can. He's all that he has to do is hold in this sector. He doesn't need to push. As long as he can hold back.
Red artillery's coming down because he knows they're right there.
Yep.
Maybe a lucky artillery shot.
Back on the left-hand side, you can see there's munitions. Operators trying to put a little bit more pressure on the center, which is a good thing to do. We need those munitions, especially as the Allies. It's a necessity.
He's gone stuff half-track. The Germans have gone themselves infrared to spot out enemy targets. Rosburn's still a scout car. We have a supply truck coming in to help out Red's overall resources even more.
Yep.
Operator has, again, the half-track, which is good against infantry. But everyone else, not so much in terms of, like, getting a major or going for tier 3 or tier 4 armor. Like, it could be a lot. Again, you guys could be trying to get that armor out sooner or something along those lines. Because it's not like GTA here doesn't have literally 200 fuel he could be using.
Well, he is putting down caches. Oh, no, that's me.
That's you. You are putting down caches. I can tell by your manpower.
See, here's the one downside of grouping up your infantry. Fire.
Yeah.
Fire is very
Incendiary's doing quite... He's saying it down. Dude,
I think he meant to run that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that was a misclick.
Yeah. Well, guess what? I can't tell, so I'm just
I
gonna
think
say it was on
Operator's got
purpose.
the retorts.
Well, we'll see about that, because while, yes, it is opening fire, he's closing the gap pretty quickly, and Panzerfaust there would be horrifying. Fortunately, he doesn't have a lot of munitions, which is a saving grace.
So very horrifying, in fact, that he immediately
Oh, he killed the
runs away.
AT gun.
Yeah.
That's what his main goal was, kill the AT gun. Then he succeeded in that goal.
Yeah, true.
You have to admit, he succeeded.
Yes, he succeeded.
Yes, there we go. Proving you're wrong once again. We have Artillery Field Officer, which can be a bitch and a half if the enemy has a lot of mortar, which he doesn't, except for one, which is fine. But if he gets a lot of Panzerwerfers and artillery, oh boy, that's gonna be
no, it's
hell.
right there. He got one mortar. Ryan's got two though, and he's really letting.
But this thing can call free artillery strikes from your own artillery.
That's true. Ryan's gonna be taking over from the left-hand side now, primarily because he is dug in. I'm going to be providing some minor assistance, but as you can see, I'm shifting more center because, again, hold those munitions at all costs because we need them, especially for my bars.
Oh no, definitely. Which again, good idea for upgrading your men. Again, oh wait, no, you haven't gotten that. You just got the grenade ability.
Yes.
Oh,
the captain, right?
Yes, the captain has the bar upgrade you can automatically get. You need the upgrade for a rifleman to get bars and bazookas.
Yes.
Panzer Grenadiers locking down the point. Grenadiers coming in, trying to help out. Rifle grenade, possibly? I see a good rifle grenade option. Nope, okay. Nope,
I walked
bundle
into
grenade.
I walked into it.
Hits both of them, pushes them back. Very nice.
Yep.
So, yeah, they'll continue to hold and do some damage. Again, nice cover right there. Although the
Yes.
Panzer Strikes won't make them be as powerful as they could be. Meanwhile, Scout Car advancing over here with a sniper! A German sniper, okay.
Yep. Providing recon. Very smart tactic. You're not letting it shoot. It's just mobile recon.
Yes. Mortar's opening fire on the German variety. Again, he has 2v1, so it is a bit of a battle. If you're direct firing it, that's great. If you're not really paying attention.
It looks like Ryan found that sniper, though.
Yep. Mortar's down. The conscript's rushing on in to kill the
There's
sniper.
not much to stop. There's no S-mines. There's no machine gun. There's nothing to stop him at all.
You know what would have really stopped that scout car? AT grenades. You know, yeah, AT grenades really would have done it.
No. See, if you don't have AT grenades, then you don't have to buy them, and everyone still runs away from the troops. You're playing mind games with the enemy.
Anyway, grenade going out. Oh, pushing back some troops while retreating.
Yeah, Operator's doing very well when it comes to that. We have an anti-tank gun behind him in case they push with any armor. We've got riflemen pushing up on both
Delta
sides.
went advance in placement, and he
Yes.
built himself a mortar pit. I'm sorry, a Boffer back here.
After all the infantry he's getting attacked by, can you blame the guy?
I mean, you're right.
His
and
job is to hold that sector, and gosh darn it, he's going to do it.
British infantry upgraded with Brenz and an extra man pushing forward. Artillery's coming down. Has he upgraded to additional? He has, so that's an extra powerful artillery
Gets the men
barrage
in the
coming
building
in
so
now.
he can provide supporting on the left-hand side. That's a pretty smart move. I like that move.
Maybe not, because they're just shooting him from the area you can't shoot back from. And they've taken no damage from it, while he's lost 3 men and most of his health.
You know, distracted, that seems a good idea to shoot him from the back. But
You stop the enemy from advancing on your position while sacrificing your men for the greater good. Absolutely.
we'll agree to disagree.
Yep.
Left-hand side, though, Ryan is still holding, primarily because they've stopped attacking. It
Well,
looks
you're
like yellow-
advancing. They've placed down bunkers, though. I'm pretty much gonna expect bunker spam from the amount of bunkers Yellow has built so far.
Listen,
Yeah.
there's one thing a German likes. It's his bunkers.
Yes,
So,
of course. Because while advancing on the Eastern Front,
Yep.
they were known for advancing with bunkers. So literally, they would dig them out and
Yep.
carry them back to trucks and then set them
Fun
back
fact,
down.
in the assault on Moscow, bunkers were specifically dug out of the ground and brought up to the front lines to assist the assault.
Absolutely. They
They actually carpet bombed with, the Bolshevikers. They dropped bunkers behind enemy lines
Yep.
to provide suppressing fire on
Yep.
the assault. It didn't work out, sadly.
Yeah.
It didn't work out.
Unfortunately, they
Some got
forgot
stuck in-
munitions. They forgot all the bullets the bunkers would
That
need.
and they fell in buildings. You know, a bunker in a building just didn't really work out because then you could blow up the building. It just didn't.
Yeah. Also,
No,
the
stupid.
cold weather, unfortunately, was very hard to get the bunker really in. Nice bundle grenade. All right,
Yeah.
we've dug this joke into the ground, so let's move on.
Yeah.
Anyway, sniper moving in to capture the point. Might be able to get some kills on the AT gun if they can. Oh, never mind, it's pulling back. Panzer IV has been developed. That's the first medium armor I've seen this game, unless I'm missing. Katyusha is being made. Yeah, that's the first major
Looks like
medium
he's
tank.
Trying to figure out how to go through a forest.
Yeah,
Germans love forest, by the way.
Yep.
Their favorite type of environment.
Their favorite environment,
Yep.
forest. You
Yep.
can ask the Romans that, the French, they just love fighting.
Every
in
time
forest.
a German comes through a forest, they're just like, oh, It's gonna be a great
we're
day.
home, guys.
Yeah.
Anyway, Panzer IV again, not gonna just easily come over here because they have conscripts. Though once again, GTA, AT grenades. Like seriously, what is going on?
Listen. I would actually, being all serious, that's like one of the first things I get if you have conscripts.
Yeah.
You need the AT snare.
Yeah.
Especially when you have an AT gun. It's just so. I mean, he has 2 AT guns, so I'm guessing he thinks it's waste. But I'm just. No, you always need it.
Yeah,
especially if you have a lot of munitions.
He's still hiding back. You have recon. You could absolutely move up and take out this bunker with your AT gun. Very, very defensive. Look, Delta's being defensive because this guy is literally trounced Delta over and over.
A ton of stuff.
Speaking of which,
look how many bunkers he's facing. Like, I would say get a mortar pit.
Bunker here.
Bunker
field
there.
Bunker.
Bunker.
We got trench coming down. We got tons of barbed wire.
This guy.
MG.
Yep, both sides. And both sides with their fuel, they're just like...
Now the Panzer IV is advancing, so you could say he's being double-teamed right now. Because that's the most common quote. Guys, I'm being double-teamed. Can you help? You're in a 4v4. Of course you're going to be double-teamed in some instances.
Yeah, but help would be acquired. But luckily there's a large buildup of operators' forces as well as my forces to assist.
Luckily there's a lot of caches going down on both ends, so there's a lot of resources going to all the players.
Which, by the way, we are losing right now. We are losing pretty bad. We're down to almost 200 points.
I would have to say the worst player is 151. Honestly, this guy is really bad. I don't understand. He should honestly leave this game.
You want to take a look at those match stats real quick?
Yeah. Oh, no, there we go. You got Sherman on the field.
Yeah.
So while your Sherman advances onto the front, let's double check those match stats right now. Oh, I'm sorry. GTA's doing better than you right now with kills. Oh, I'm sorry. And I'm going to look away before that happens.
Can you check real quick? Can you
nope.
Check again?
No.
I'm pretty sure I just
No, we're going
it.
checking at the end of the game. We'll check again at the end of the game. Right now, I don't know. GTA is doing a lot better than you.
I don't know. I put down 2 caches. I think that's pretty good.
Yeah, shut up.
I think it's a solid performance.
Anyway, Katusha opening fire trying to get a shot on the AT gun, but with its spread out volley, it's not going to be able to do that.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Rifleman once again advancing, not grabbing the point. Someone wasn't paying attention.
You know, I was just pushing him back.
This is so fun. I get to roast you while you're right next to me. It's great.
Yeah. Yeah, this is great. This is just great. So opportune.
Literally, you're just gonna
wait till you stream again. Just wait for it.
You're just gonna literally make a bunch of fake accounts. Say Greyshot sucks. Where's 151? The cool Greyshot.
Listen, I don't need to do that every time. Listen, the KO2 community already does it.
Why are you putting up a blitz truck over here? Jesus, it's so close to the front.
Wants that
the fuel.
Look at that fuel. 45 per turn.
I mean, it's great, but by God, you are literally spitting in God's face and hoping he doesn't punch you right back.
He's Delta's face right now. If he's not God,
well, Delta's
Delta.
not. Yeah, Delta's not God. Let's be 100% clear.
If Delta
he may act like God, but he's not.
Yeah, Delta. Listen, if Delta was God, there'd be. This world would be.
There literally would be hell to pay.
Yeah, there would be.
Anyway, yeah, Germans stalling this point. There's mortar fire coming down from the left, so I'm assuming you guys tried to push in, but did not work. Panzer, I mean, there's so many medium armored tanks on the German side. Yep, he's getting a Panzerwerfer as well. Got himself 2 trucks now to put down.
I would also say there's a lot of manpower being stored, even though they were not anywhere close to a pop cap.
Luckily, we got some good mine placement. At the very least, some mines are scattered.
Listen, if Ryan does one thing, it's he fortifies. And he fortifies like no one's business.
So now you're advancing. Nice shot with the explosive rounds. About to kill this unit, I assume. Very good kill.
And now I'm going to run before I lose my unit.
Yeah, the mortar fire is a bit too much. Meanwhile, we have the Pack and the Panzer IV just lying in wait along
Too much
here.
for a Sherman.
A bit. I would say a bit. A good way to counter this would be some long-range AT of its own. That way you push back the Panzer and then move the infantry to clear this.
Yep.
Panzerwerfer's coming down. Oh, there we go. Kind of a miss. I don't know what you're trying to hit there.
He got one whole guy.
Yep, 1 model dead.
That poor sucker.
Meanwhile, Fallschirmjägers and Sturms are easily pushing back the Royal Engineers.
Yep. HE shells from my Sherman are providing support.
Luckily, operators of Jackson. I don't know what Delta's saving up for. Oh, he's saving up for Churchill. Artillery's coming in from the Katusha. Maybe hitting this
blob.
blob.
Through the smoke to hit the bunker to knock it out.
No, it's actually hitting over here.
No, my Sherman is.
Oh, okay.
But yes.
A lot of infantry, a lot of quick system suppression. Panzer IV is moving on in to clear this area. Quickly push back the American force. Your Sherman's trying to figure out what to do. Panzer IVs know exactly what to do. They're going to advance and push in against the Sherman.
Or was this a bait the entire time?
There is only 1 AT. Oh, there's 2 AT guns here. It's all part of the plan, guys.
It's all part of the plan.
Double AT gun fire. Gonna do a lot of damage to that Panzer IV. Jackson gets the final kill.
Coming in from the side.
That was absolute. Rifle grenade comes in, easily kills us. If they would have moved up their infantry, they
as I planned the entire time,
they could have maybe cleared it. But man, a really good trap right there. You must have been playing this for quite some time.
Listen. I'm not sure if you know this, guys, but while everyone's playing this 3D game, I'm playing 5D chess here.
You're playing 5D chess. What does it look like? Well, there's a red circle and a black circle. I'm not sure. And they're all circles.
Listen, I'm not sure.
Isn't that checkers? No, it's 5D chess.
Listen. I just want to have you know that I truly am a strategic mastermind. So every time you see me do something stupid, it really is just to lure the enemy to a false sense of security. Just so everyone knows.
Yeah. You're not bad. You just literally fall into your own luck.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, as long as we clarify
Listen,
that.
Whatever I do, things just work out. It's like you know, like walking under a ladder, you get bad luck. I basically have the always work out.
You somehow walk under a ladder, and the other side there's like popcorn shrimp. Yep. Or literally, it's like, hey, I want to go see this movie. Oh, there's no seats open. Sir, we just got seats open for it. We have no idea. The owner just died, and now we have seats. Okay, cool. Anyway, a scout car opening fire, but the infantry holding its own. Panzerwerfer coming down. Right on the retreating infantry. Great shot. Hitting a lot of the guys and hitting the AT gun, bringing it down.
Yep.
Operator going for that assault, but Fallschirmjägers are like, hell no.
Yeah, those Fallschirmjägers are not kind, especially with their upgrades and their veterancy.
Jackson, though, is getting some great hits on the Panzer IV. Oh my god, that...
But you know what the thing is? Guess what the guy's building? Bunker.
He's MVP of the game.
He's making sure that Siegfried line is still up and running.
Man, he is so close to King of Tiger. He's just, well... Needs about a third of a command point. Katusha now coming in on the bunker. Oh, I'm assuming he was trying to come in the blob, actually. Sherman with explosive rounds getting some decent shots in.
Yep.
But alas, the Panzer Grenadier is going to get some good shots back at it. Let's see. We have Delta coming in over here, but the bunker is, well, not done yet, so we can quickly get it set up. Maybe even fire artillery, which he does. He's dropping it, so we can kill the bunker very quickly.
If there's anything Delta can destroy with artillery, he will gladly do it.
Well, they don't seem to notice, so yeah,
Ooh.
They're not noticing that. I was expecting more death.
There goes his
Wait, second volley. There we go.
Yep.
I expected that. Anyway, we have a sniper in mid, 16 kills. Man, he's been killing a lot of Americans.
You know, just a few here and there.
It's just a few.
Listen, again, leading into a false sense of security.
Bundle grenade going out. Good reaction time on your end.
Yep.
All right, let's see. So, yeah, GTA is kind of hiding over here. I do think he should be a bit more aggressive, as I can tell with this bunker.
I would tend to agree with you, but as you can see, he's holding his line. If he were to fall, then that would basically be GG. But
he is building his a B4 to help
I
out
would
mid.
make note that you should put that way closer. You put that
I think behind the fence would be good, because that way you don't have direct line of sight on it.
Yep, you need to bring it close enough so that way its accuracy, how horrible it is nullified a little bit.
Yep.
It is kind of the secret why you do
We do have a Tiger, though. He did deploy it.
Yeah,
so.
Guess what? He's got a Churchill. I don't think it matters. It's like, oh, yes, do you have heavy armor? So do I, except...
You understand the Tiger can beat a Churchill, and this thing has trouble bouncing.
Yeah, then why is the Tiger running away? 5D chess.
Meanwhile, infantry pushing in. A second Tiger's on the field.
It is.
Damn! Alright, but the Jackson's pushing it back.
It is.
I mean, some good shots there. Pack gun, though, is guarding it. I'm surprised it hasn't even put it... Oh, no, it did put a shot on target.
Ooh, 2 shots on target.
Luckily,
yeah, though,
free recon.
The American heavy tank is on the field.
Pershing, which you're trying to... Oh, that poor sniper. No! Run,
Again, lead him into a false sense of security, and then get him while he's, it's unsuspecting. Just saying.
Sure.
Works every time.
Great shot.
Like this case. This Tiger's super confident. He's like, well, I can take a few hits. This Churchill's doomed. Immediately backs off.
Well, yeah, but the infantry's backing up now. And the Tiger technically should be even though it's a heavy tank, any tank versus infantry should be support. Any of it should be support.
Well, I would also say that the artillery is also a great deterrent.
Yeah, good. I mean, good job with Delta doing that. Unfortunately, this guy's still locked this entire area down. He's actually placed more
If there's anything the British is terrible at.
Is there any mines over here? Not really.
I don't see any.
No.
Which is kind of a sad...
He's put up some fighting positions over
Operator
here.
has, yeah. Which is a good point on his point to assist Delta in holding that line. It is our weakest point, I would probably say, next to the center.
We do have artillery going down as well.
Yep.
So, again, Rosborn has brought that in to try to push back the enemy. In terms of, like, the fortified defenses Delta's made.
Yep.
Sure, Pershing is trying to hold back the infantry, but there's a lot of infantry and armor now moving on in. Oh, good grenade. Almost got you, but you kept moving.
Yep.
Panzer IV and Tiger moving on in. Tiger is going to hold that thing back. Panzer IV is going to have a rougher time. I don't see any major AT in terms of the Jackson's still kind of lying in the wings. So
we don't need AT. We just need to beat the infantry because...
Well,
ooh,
that could have been
close.
bad. That could have been very bad. Panzer IV is going to
ooh.
bite it from an AT grenade,
Yep.
so good shot there. Once again, kind of sticking in the back.
Yeah, Ryan.
Kind of sticking in the back.
You know this is a game. You can do things.
Yeah.
You've taken your
I like
side.
the anti-air. It's good to get anti-air, but I do think he's kind of just lying back a bit too much. A lot of armor in this region. More Panzer Grenadiers will really work wonders, but all we have is that Tiger.
Listen, right now, my goal is, if, for instance, I'm in the American side.
Sure, if he comes up, Panzer Grenadiers say, hello.
What my goal is at the moment is to murder as much infantry as I can. Because we need to make that manpower game as difficult as possible for the Allies. Now, the problem is they have a lot of manpower saved up, so you need to start draining.
Yeah, I was about to criticize GTA for having 600 manpower, but then I realized he has PopCap. He's fine.
Yeah.
Erdogan has 600 manpower and has half an army. What is he doing? Like, he should get more men. And we know that they should be... I've played this game quite a bit, so they should know that.
How are the other players doing in regards to their manpower
Meat Flavored's doing fine. He has a lot of fuel, which I'm assuming he's saving up for a king.
Okay, the other ones are pretty much...
Rosborn got himself a Panther, which is now moving up to the front after a plane crashed. And slowly pushing up. Good grenade by the Panzer Grenadiers. And then, yeah... Again, the king
Delta is just annoying.
Tiger
this guy.
got pushed back.
Every time he tries to push, Delta's just like, I'm sorry, artillery. And he's
But
like,
the Katyusha's coming in actually getting some good shots, although the Verkehrungswerfer's just repositioned.
Yeah.
Like, but the thing about Verkehrungswerfers you worry about, holy god, they
pack a punch. But
yeah.
I mean, with the update, they can't camo unless they upgraded, which is
Yeah.
good. But
still have a Verkehrungswerfer spending 20 minutes getting behind the lines and killing all your armor.
I've done that so many times. It is kind of.
Fallschirmjäger's holding the line while Strafing Run comes in to suppress.
Ooh.
Good B4 shot puts out a lot of the Fallschirmjägers.
Yep.
Pershing knocks out the rest.
You know, again, you got to make them bleed manpower.
That's a lot of manpower.
Best way to do it.
Panther tried to come into, for some revenge, but the Jackson's covering.
Can you imagine? You'd be really ticked if
I'm sorry, I forgot to mention, he does have double priests as well. So
we have
operator
two priests, a B4, and a Katyusha. So we do have a bit of artillery on our own side.
Yeah. Again, guys, it's only a bit of artillery. This is totally not a spam. Absolutely not.
No.
Totally not a spam.
Nope.
Also, I love the plane that's currently being shot out of the sky, but we'll get to that in a second. Any case, moving on from that, you still have a lot of infantry and stuff, and yes, we do have artillery on the German side.
A lot of heavy tanks.
But I think they actually got blown out.
How many Tigers are on the enemy team? Because blue.
Yeah, Rosborn got his artillery piece blown out.
Blue has a Tiger. Green has a Tiger. How many Tiger? Everyone has a Tiger tank, don't they?
No. Meat Flavored doesn't have any heavy armor.
But
there's only 2 Tigers.
There's 3 Tigers.
There's 2 Tigers right now.
But there's Yellow has a Tiger.
Yellow has a Panther.
Oh, okay. I thought there were 3.
How can he have a Tiger if he went joint operations?
Listen.
And he's Wehrmacht.
Maybe he was decrewed. I don't know. You're the replay expert. You should know. Do I have to do everything?
Okay. Moving on from that, the Verkehrungswerfers tried to help with the armor, but alas, with the artillery, Tiger's not going to win that fight. So you guys have slowly regained munitions, which is very good.
Yep.
B4 came in, knocked out the pack, so good shot there. Well, they've realized, okay, I'm pushing left, and to be fair, there are still quite a bit of mines in this sector. A few. Artillery kind of blew up some.
Okay, major criticism here. This is, Ryan, where's the barbed wire? This is not a defensive line.
That's your criticism.
There's no barbed wire here. That is not a defensive line. That's a 2 out of 10 on the defensive line, Ryan. 2 out of 10.
Conscripts rush on in, trying to dodge the
Panzerwerfer.
Panzerwerfer's like, no, we're killing the 3-star mortar.
That's a 3-star mortar. That's actually pretty... I'm sad that it died.
Yeah, that's sad.
Yes.
Meanwhile, we actually have a armor just hugging this wood wall over here, trying to help, but there's a lot of armor coming around the corners.
Yep. It's just... There's a lot. Oh, God. That...
Fire! Nope.
They can't see him.
Okay, that's good.
I think he's just going...
Oswin, though, is being shot now.
Yep.
Infantry is being targeted. Double Panzerwerfer. Tiger needs to come back up. I don't know what... Oh, they're pushing heavily on
Yeah,
that.
he's pushing... He's doing his damnedest. I think he's going to knock out the AA, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh,
no, he's not even focused on it.
No, he doesn't care. He's going for the infantry, which Panzer... Oh, wait, bundle grenade.
He was hoping Ryan would run.
Yep.
Ryan... Yeah, Ryan did not run in that situation.
Whether he
Therefore, his
was paying
foiled.
attention to it or not, we will never know. Any case, Tiger Tank's still lying in the wings. We have Recon going overhead for... I'm assuming the B4 is going to come in here.
Probably.
If I have to assume.
I mean, Panzerwerfer is
Or,
fine.
oh my god, it's actually... If it comes in...
Ooh.
Oh, man. He also
got revenge.
Yep. Good shot with on the border at the very
Where's he
least.
firing at? Oh, yeah, he's knocked out the AT.
Well, he's trying...
didn't
I
even get
assume he was trying to
hits.
hit the infantry on the front, but that didn't work. Meanwhile, we have this guy going along the right-hand side.
Yep.
Which, again, if he could flank around, would be a good idea. How many munitions does Delta have? That's quite a bit.
Operator's got plenty.
Operator has a lot. I'm actually surprised. Operator, where's your direct strikes?
Yeah.
Where's your direct strikes, operator? Like, seriously.
Back on center, though, it looks like meat flavor.
Oh my god.
It's Delta. He's not going to let any armor live. That is his
Also,
thing.
he could actually be using the piercing shot ability to fire through the building.
Yep. On the flip side, though, it looks like Meat Flavored is doing an attack. He's doing his damnedest to launch. And the Pershing is taking some hits.
Yeah, it is.
A lot of hits. It's a little
Panzerwerfer is well coming on in.
But, I mean, this is just the first wave. So this is just to wear down the enemy in regards to the assault. Because now you can see, here's the second wave. We have the Volk, and we have the second Panzer Grenadier from the...
And the American is bringing up his men to kind of keep holding the front.
Yeah, true. Operator, though, I think has this in the bag in regards to firepower.
Yeah, you're right.
3-star rifleman, a 3-star captain, even with the fire against it.
Well, fire against... Oh, that B4 definitely helped things.
There's the B4.
But they're Vet 5s, that's the thing. They're incredibly potent, especially with the fire hitting them. They'll hold for a time, but with those LMGs getting placed down, no, they won't. They won't win the battle.
You got 2 mortars over there as well. It's just too much.
Yeah, additional
some...
armor support would have been good, or anything, really.
Well, luckily, the Germans seem to be countering that by building something of their own.
What, so...
You look at... Go back slightly.
Rosborn, in terms of the Pack
43? Yeah,
yeah,
that'll do it.
Yeah,
that'll do it.
Here's the problem. You have a direct strike, and you have recon. So theoretically, you guys should be fine.
Theoretically.
Only if you were incompetent and
Yes.
didn't focus on it,
Yes.
would it become a
But
challenge.
again, what if we just appeared incompetent, and that was actually our plan the entire time, to lure them into a false insecurity?
Ah, yes.
See, again, that's what this video should be titled. Luring your enemy to a false insecurity by playing dumb.
That's too long for YouTube. How about 4 words or less?
Just being a Greyshot. Like that, like this situation. Delta's like, oh
Okay.
no, my Churchill, it's only at a 3rd health. Whatever shall I do? Quarter Pounder's like, sup.
And yeah, Tiger immediately gets KO'd. You fired the rockets. We want to make sure it was dead.
Yes.
We double tapped those Tigers.
Yes. You gotta double tap.
Have
It's
you ever
in
seen
the
a
rule.
zombie tiger? Those things are horrifying.
Yep.
They're incredibly hard to kill.
Yep. Every time. You gotta make sure to double tap.
Pershing having some issues, but in armor moving along the side.
Yep,
Oh,
definitely.
in great force, actually.
Yeah. Panther, Tiger, Panzer IV, they are pushing.
Don't know why this guy's backing up. They're like kind of iffy, but there's really no AT or anything right now on this front that would stop armor. Now they are moving up the AT gun, but they just now gun range, so they would have a good 10.
Do you see that Sherman? That Sherman is actually
Your Sherman isn't gonna beat a Tiger. Look, I like Fury, but a single Sherman, if they would have deployed one of them, wouldn't win against a Tiger.
Or maybe don't
Okay,
take the tactics they
okay.
did.
Let me be very clear on that. I do know in Fury that the one that they had has a gun that could penetrate the front armor. They just did it up to as if they couldn't.
Yes.
But if we're talking about one of the original Shermans, no, it would have trouble penetrating a Tiger armor, and you would also have to worry about the Tiger. Oh, good artillery right there, killing a lot of your men.
Yep.
Although there's artillery about to come in there.
B4's dropping down.
Way off.
Yeah. Well, oh, that infantry's
Possible-
gonna die so bad.
Well, I think they're waiting for the artillery to come down. Or
I thought
it's a
artillery
frag bomb.
Oh, where's the frag?
Oh wait, no, it's not. Never mind. It was just red smoke coming down for artillery.
He's really putting some pressure on him. They're doing their damnedest to push on that fuel.
Panzer IV dies on the left-hand side from the AT gun.
Yep.
There's still some mines over here which stops them from
They're
advancing.
taking it though.
Yeah, but
Oh no, they're running forward.
the one
still.
thing I'll give GTA is the fact he has unlimited manpower right now. So it doesn't matter if he loses all of his mortars and AT guns and whatnot. He can literally easily pump out more.
Yeah, He can get a number very quickly. All this stuff is damage.
They just need to keep up the damage. Why are you calling a Panzerwerfer here?
Because they destroyed. I thought maybe there was an MG in there or something.
There might have been something like,
Maybe.
although I think it was barbed wire right there. Ostwind advancing. They want to kill the anti-air gun.
I think that's a bad trade. I'm not the greatest at company.
There's a large artillery barrage coming down on that thing. Why?
Oh.
Well, congratulations. You killed the A half-track, but you gave them your own.
I mean, they're taking the center star and they're taking the left star. So technically, the point game is.
It was not worth giving them an Ostwind.
You mean me? How dare you?
Oh, you got the Ostwind?
Look at that. I'm healing it.
Oh, god damn it.
It might be mine. Who knows?
B4 almost misses, just misses the Tiger. Almost
Whenever
killed
you
all
can
the men.
wipe like 3 engineer squads for the enemy,
It's
it is the
always
most
nice.
satisfying because you know the enemy. You're like, God damn it.
Yeah, it's like, well, that thing won't be back soon.
Nope.
Katusha coming down.
Oh wait.
Oh, wait.
Wait a minute. Can we get one hit?
One rocket. One rocket.
Oh my God.
Come on.
Last barrage.
Do it.
Oh,
Damn it.
sad.
Those are so lucky.
They are.
They are incredibly lucky. One dome from one rocket. And
One hit on the Tiger and they'd all be puffed. They'd be
Yeah.
nothing but ash.
Yes. Now, one positive thing I'll say is for you guys, yeah, you have a lot of manpower and a lot of fuel, so they need to start impacting up. The Stuka is a good idea.
Stuka is a great idea with how much infantry we've been.
Panzerwerfer coming in as well.
That's like, if you want to know like how we're winning this, it's artillery's knocking out their men, and then our greater men numbers are beating their men numbers. They can't. Their armor.
Their
is,
men numbers?
Their number of men that they are
Okay.
able to push with.
There we go.
Yeah. Pack 43 though, very nice hit.
Up.
Oh.
Oh, so lucky. Scout car died from AT grenades. They're advancing on the Pack 43.
Operator is just like, hello there.
Operator's like, greetings.
Do you know I have over 900 manpower? No, wait, or not manpower.
Munitions.
Munitions. And
There
now
we
he's
go.
at 700. I wonder why.
There we go. Now, yeah, the direct strike will kill it quite quickly. A half-track kind of moving on in. Good idea for anti-air. Is that an issue with the Soviet constantly calling in recon?
Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
Panther trying to get out.
Ooh.
Not able to. Delta, like, again, this is where a constant artillery barrage would work, but the problem is he can't do that. He can't build artillery because you guys kill it so quickly with the priests.
Yep.
As you can see here, it's, wait. No,
They've
maybe
done-
not. Maybe
they've
they've done other things, but
I think they've
yeah.
been focusing on the bunkers and such.
Yeah, but overall, you guys have way more manpower and resources, and overall, that's seriously affecting them.
Yeah, we're near pop cap, but the Germans are still.
They're
winning
getting the
points.
VP points, and right now, you guys are still hemorrhaging quite a bit. You're caught up, but you're still down.
Yeah, we're down by still.
Panzerwerfer?
200, 150.
Yeah, it does a little bit of damage, about like 15%.
Oh, the
Stuka
Stuka's
now
coming in.
coming in.
I think it's
Up,
gonna.
he just finished bracing it, I think.
Yeah, it's not able to.
Oh, that did a little bit more.
Yeah.
Oh! Almost.
Ooh,
Oh, that would have.
That was close.
If that would have squad wiped him on the way out, that would have been great. I love how they're now using the heavy armor as cover to try to take that point.
Listen, you gotta eat quality German engineering ensured that when the tank died, then the soldiers could use it.
By the way,
as cover.
Meat Flavor has gone said F it for heavy armor. He's just getting a lot of Stukas. Because I guess that's where they see it as,
That's what they see the turning point is.
yeah. Meanwhile, on the far, this side, we do have
It's working.
Panzer Grenadiers are moving up. There's no MGs or anything stopping them. No AA half-tracks, which
I think the KV would make the difference.
might be an issue. But no, infantry can just charge up. You're right. It will make a difference, and it will kill the unit. But
That was kind of wasteful.
yeah, that was incredibly wasteful.
Mind you, they have 2 Stukas, now 2 Panzerwerfers, a Pack 43. They have changed up their strategy.
Good Stuka hit knocks out AT and hurts your Sherman. Although you have plenty of armor at this point, including an Ostwind.
I mean,
why they did that, I will not know.
listen,
But that was
when
incredibly
you need
stupid.
anti-air, but you know when you know the United States doesn't have the best. Oh
Great
my.
shot with the B4 on the Tiger.
Fantastic shot on that one.
And now the pack gun is trying to push back the KV. And as long as they keep back the armor... Oh my god! Well, good thing the
That's
MG was already decrewed.
Yep. Just as a note, I would actually say he should have kept pushing with that KV. Like,
yeah, a little bit.
Because you can heal it. Like I know.
Well, maybe not. The pack gun's there, and you have to worry about the Panther and whatnot.
Luckily, the Panthers gonna
and
hit
Panzer
mine.
Grenadiers. That's a bad idea. Mine does. Oh, mine hits the Panther. Fighting position being developed to kind of hold this position.
Yep.
We have recon overhead and recon by the Germans, so a little bit of everything.
Yep. Brombar's now behind to ensure the Axis are counterattacking. They're down in their army
Oh,
numbers.
sorry, it's not recon. It's the airborne assault. I guess they did that against the Brits.
Yep.
The Brits held, though. They lost an anti-air gun, but they're holding.
Yeah, but as you can see, they are putting a massive amount of pressure now on
New Pack 43 on
Ryan
top of the
and
old
such.
Pack 43. Brumbar is now positioned in mid in case infantry kind of come in. He can use it to fire.
Yep.
So not bad. Not
They're
bad.
holding the points. They know what they need to do, and they're focusing on it.
Yes.
They're versing in placements, so they get artillery. They're getting shelled, so they get more artillery, and then they use their heavy armor to beat and batter our.
And right now,
tanks.
both you and GTA, actually the American players over here, well, so good job, operator.
Yep.
You guys are trying to hold on to this point because right now, as long as they have decap and either side loses resources.
Correct. And we are back at 39 minutes 55 seconds, and there is massive attacks all across the battlefield. Katyusha fire coming down. Probably not gonna. Ooh, actually got that.
Panzerwerfer coming in, killing a lot of conscripts while the Germans advance.
Yeah, that artillery.
They're also using the assault. I wonder if they could use the coordinate barrage so that way they could bring in like all the artillery. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Never mind.
Heavy mortars to
Yeah.
the area. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work.
But again, they could try to push back the German infantry and stuff like that by constantly throwing flares. Half track got. I'm sorry, the sport truck got knocked out by the Firefly who finally pushed in this region. Though they're still holding it quite well, even though they really are holding an area with not much there. Although he's kind of sending over more men to kind of assist.
Yep.
Major battle going in, but Brumbar's shredding a lot of the infantry that keeps coming in. Operator having some trouble.
Operator's taking the hits.
Artillery, though, comes down right on the Pack 43, limiting the AT in the region.
Yep. And the rear echelons are desperately trying to hold, but getting slaughtered in center.
No, they're not. They actually slaughtered the riflemen.
Oh, that was the right one. Oh, whoops.
Fallschirmjäger's held. King Tiger is as well on the field. He did lose one Stuka from artillery.
Yeah, but
so,
I think having another Stuka is still good.
Yeah, these
Oh, no, they're running.
priests are doing quite well. They're pulling back. I'm assuming they might have saw something in the
Counter
region.
barrage.
Yep. But infantry's coming on in. We saw that 17-pounder right there, but he's trying to use that thing as cover. Nice job with the pack, trying to beat that defensive position.
Yeah, very much agree. The King
Using-
Tiger, I like the King Tiger focusing on.
Using the piercing shot that the King. Artillery gets some
Ooh.
nice hits.
That was a great hit. Oh, that King is dead.
King is about to die.
That King's gonna get hit again, guaranteed. Pretty much
Yep.
back. Oh!
Tries.
Oh!
Oh! He misses. Oh!
That
That was a
Delta-
hell of a chain.
See, as Delta's a very wise strategist. He knew that he would.
The King
overplay
would
his
blow
hand.
up. It would. The shot would go through the King and hit the Stuka.
Exactly. Delta planned it the entire time.
I doubt that highly. KB and SU-85 trying to push back the armor with the Pershing and Jackson as well trying to support.
Yes.
Infantry and whatnot are advancing, but the MG holds it back.
With the AT gun down, I give the edge to the allies now.
Yep.
Like they just don't have
Up.
the manpower or the anti-tank, and now they're just getting.
Yeah,
back.
now overall they don't have resources for Erdogan. I keep butchering his name, but whatever. That guy still has some men, but everyone else not so much.
Yep.
Everyone else is just trying to hold on with whatever they can, string together. Operator, Delta, I mean, like, all of you guys have tons of manpower and fuel. So honestly, you guys should be able to advance. I honestly, it's quite astonishing you guys haven't really pushed up. Again, nice job trying to decommission that for
Yeah, we're
additional
still-
fuel.
Yeah.
Even though you have 500, you just need to work on the manpower.
I mean, for me, I have like enough. I've got 1,000 manpower, 1,300 munitions. Like, there's not much I can spend it on. I'm bringing in recon planes and such.
Pack gun once again trying to hit that point.
I mean, it's a good plan. I'm not gonna argue with it. I got Rangers coming in with some Thompsons. That
Yeah.
should be a great deterrent.
Fire comes in to try to hold back the Rangers.
HE
Rangers
rounds on
don't
a Sherman.
care.
Yep.
Mortar carriage getting some good hits. I'll give it that.
Yeah, just
Drum
trying-
bar as well.
Ooh.
Bunker's been placed because why not?
Yeah, trying to knock out the AT guns and such. Again, drain the enemy out of their manpower. But we're actually not doing a great job of it in retrospect. Like, Edrigan has 1,200 manpower.
Well,
to be fair,
yeah.
he has 60.
He hasn't deployed a lot of men, to be fair. And he's kind
Probably
of
why
back.
he has a lot of manpower.
Delta is finally pushing on the right. Knocked out the mortar half track, trying to kill
He
this.
really like his rockets. The tulip rockets are.
Really, there's not much that will guard this area against a full-on assault, but maybe he knows that if he keeps his choke point active, that he'll do more damage against the Axis than opening up a larger front.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't have a huge army.
Well, he's also keeping the battle near
front.
his pack, which the Tiger just keeps going into.
By the way, I know.
Tiger, normal Tiger.
Oh,
Ooh.
okay. Stopped in its tracks. Also hit like every single bomb on that thing while backing up.
Really back up if I were him. He really should.
Yeah, the big thing about it is he has a lot of fortifications, so if he can draw that... Oh, wait. Oh, so close, but didn't kill any units on the retreat. If he could try to bring him out away from the fortifications, the German player would actually win a lot more fights, because 17-pounder is the thing that's really changing it. Yeah, they're calling it so much artillery to kill a nice brace to stop a lot of the shots.
They want it dead. Can you blame them, though? That sucker has killed a King Tiger and nearly killed quite a number of Tigers. Right in center, though, I am trying to deter them from taking the point.
Yeah.
Brumbar, though, is not making it easy.
No, it's not. But you did stop him.
Operator's also pushing with his own infantry, but the Ostwind and the fact he's outnumbered does not make the odds in his favor. Yeah, he's going to lose that unit.
Oh, getting a lot of kills right there.
Is he actually going to keep it alive? Wow, that is lucky. That is some low health. He's even mad. He's like, I'm going to kill this thing. Oh, wait. Pack. Well, I guess not pack, quarter pounder.
Yeah, so I'm actually curious how you guys could possibly lose this game, honestly.
Well, listen. I have you know that we can clutch defeat from the jaws of victory very easily.
Oh, okay. You know, that's a hard thing to do, honestly.
Yes.
Panther and Brumbar trying to put fire on the Pershing.
Keep in mind, their armor reserves, yes, their manpower reserves are low. Their armor reserves are high.
Yeah, like Red has almost 800 manpower. He's doing very well. Did he just call in a strafing support on an armored vehicle?
Listen, it's a dangerous Pershing.
I don't think it's that dangerous. I really don't think it is. I don't think they realize that's a machine gun, not, well, anything else. More artillery's coming in. They really went Delta dead. Like, I'm not seeing any action over here, but, like, on this side, some great hits on the infantry, causing Delta to lose more manpower.
I mean, I think he's got some to spare.
Up, here comes another bro. He means, like, F this.
Get
him on the retreat.
He could not heal fast enough.
No, if they kill the buildings, that thing won't be able to heal as quickly. Jackson
is taking some damage.
As well as the
They are
defenses.
pushing. Oh, wow, that Jackson. Oh, no mind.
There we go. Good shot on Operators Jackson. Pershing coming in to assist, but Panzer Grenadiers and the Brumbar getting some great hits, pushing it back. A lot of infantry, though, should be able to hold up the front, but the Brumbar has this high, like, coverage just firing over.
Yep.
Just lobbing stuff.
Massive assault on the right-hand side. They are trying to slaughter Delta.
Oh, my God. Well, that's good, because they need to kill this thing immediately. There we go.
They just did it. Churchill's on the counterattack, though, but with the 17-pounder down, the armor is free to roam, and I think that's exactly what's going to happen with this Churchill. Oh, actually, left-hand side. Yellow's making concerted effort.
Yeah, it is. We have a Stug and a Panther stopping any advance. Armor still, the Churchill got pushed back. But yeah, with a lot of major emplacements Delta made has been destroyed. He still has a decent army, but yeah, that's still it's not great.
His manpower is still going up. Ooh!
Great B4 shot.
Yes.
Comes in, kills the unit, almost kills the second one. Although the AA gun here, the Ostwind, is shredding a lot of the infantry along with the Brumbar as well. Great positioning by this unit.
Fantastic positioning, honestly. Yeah. Like, especially with
good phosphorus hit.
The fact that he knows with the recon or the infrared where the enemy is coming from. Yeah, that's...
Oh, you're so close together. This could be bad.
That is very bad.
That's... Oh, no. Brumbar fire.
No, it's too close.
Brumbar fire.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Oh, my... Okay.
Pershing coming in, but being hit by the Panther. Oh, KV is also here. Stug trying to back him up. Stug, hold the line.
Oh,
my... So close. I mean...
Nice.
Good kill on the Stug.
Blocking the Brumbar.
Jackson now moving on up.
Yep.
And Sherman's still on standby. You missed it, but, you know, you're still advancing.
It's just trying to for a little bit of deterrence.
Oh, Brumbar got up to vet 2 with that Panther again. I love he's just firing shot after shot. He's not actually in the main fights in terms of directly.
It's every time we make a push, they really try
so much weak armor back here.
Yep, it's like my engineers I had to just buy because they keep dying.
B4 fired somewhere. I don't know where.
I have no more Rangers. Here. I have one good squad left, and that's it.
All right, GT has a full army now. He's a lot of armor.
Yep, a lot of KVs.
Yeah, and a 3-star B4 with 31 kills. Good job.
Yep, again, B4.
No armor killed, so I'll say could be better. But I see he has become a believer in the B4, so that's good. Anyway. Rangers pulling on back. B4 on standby.
Brumbar still doing some damage. Counterattack by Operator. He wants those munitions. Again,
yes,
munitions are ally's best friend. The more you can take away from the enemy, always gain things. And keeping that, keeping that in our own territory would also mean that it's harder for the enemy to take center. Because if we have more presence there, they have to hit both. They're flanked by both sides.
Yeah, artillery's coming in here, which might kill the MG, but the armor's still advancing. He's on the back foot.
Massive counter assault.
Oh, lots of artillery coming in.
I mean, it was to slow down the armor. Right now,
Panzerwerfer.
I think.
Oh, it's over here. That would have been better. Stug taking some hits.
Oh, there's
a few seconds earlier, and that could have done way more. Oh, frag bomb coming in. Damn, they're trying to kill Delta.
They don't want
Delta, what'd you do? Did you kill their puppy? Are they one of these guys John Wick? Because goddamn, they're coming at you with a high amount of ferocity.
Yeah, they are. They're dropping everything they can. They're using. Look, they're even coming down with more like
strafing support to express the infantry.
Yep.
Katyusha's stopping in mid. The pack gun got decrewed, but the Agpons are still in it. Unfortunately, the armor did escape, and the infantry is relatively fine, so Delta didn't lose all that much.
Delta still has 1,000 manpower in his reserves. I think he's fine.
Maybe if this artillery can actually hit all of this.
Oh my god.
That would be, like, that's my problem with the Germans right now, is they haven't gone for, oh wait, what the hell?
Katyusha's dead. Probably counter barrage.
Oh, okay, they hit this.
Yep.
That's a hell of a lucky hit. It wasn't even, I don't even think it was supposed to hit that area. I think he clicked it here and it just accidentally hit it.
Yeah.
Which is, hey, good luck.
They get a recon and a frag bomb. This game could turn.
But that's what I mean. Like, think about the infantry here. They do a quick recon pass because they have Fallschmagers. They could do it.
But with Delta out of that corner, they are now have a far better grasp of center.
Yeah, they have munitions. The middle is now more in their control.
They have the bunker up. Yeah,
you guys are catching up.
It's a new game. They now have revitalized positioning, which means they can now push on areas they originally did not have access to. Like this location. Now they can pester the KD without worrying about their flank getting overrun or struck.
Yeah. Artillery's coming in, but the infantry not taking too much damage, but still have to watch out for the artillery.
Yep.
Massive counterattack by Operator, and again, KV just trying to lock down that location. Brumbar's still there.
Brumbar is still there, and it's doing
some health.
work.
Panther needs to pull back.
S285 is pushing up. Jackson's pushing up. GTA and I are giving him as
flank
much
this
armor
way
as we
could
can.
be effective. But
see, the thing is, though, there's 2 Jagdpanzers there, so it would. I think that any kind of, like hit, like what you're saying would bog down very quickly.
Oh, great hit with the Brumbar. Oh my god. B4 hitting the Jagdpanzer, hurting it a little bit.
Yep.
Infantry falling back. Again, luckily with the... Oh, wait, White Phosphorus kills the Engineers coming in. Or the Pioneers. Oh, damn. Artillery up to Vet 2 now.
Yeah, see, my new goal was to put White Phosphorus in that corner and try to slow down the infantry from taking center.
Mortar carriage.
Because the point game is still real intense.
I love the fact this thing got hurt by just a little howitzer shot. That's hilarious. Anyway, Pershing, 33 kills, moving on in. Trying to kill that Brumbar. Not a bad idea. Panther might have some things to say along with the Tiger as they realize, shit, that's what's literally keeping us alive in mid.
Yeah, that Brumbar is their ace in the hole right now. It's the only reason why they were able to hold out for so long.
Good artillery strike. Oh, that knock out the mortar carriage with artillery too. Delta's slowly coming back in, but unfortunately...
He's taking his side back. Delta needs to dig in a little bit more for him to become like an actual threat. He has his armor up, he has his infantry, but ooh.
Double Firefly doing work on the Oswind.
Yeah, that Oswind.
They need to pull that back, but he probably won't. Artillery still coming in. Brumbar almost over half dead.
He's missing.
No, he's using he attack ground.
He's missed 4 shots.
How did you miss?
He doesn't want to.
He's not moving.
He's not even moving. Okay, Delta.
Oh god, what is this? Oh, what's that movie called? Damn it. The one where the guy shoot like 10 shots and miss the guy, or miss both of them. Is it Reservoir Dogs?
I honestly don't know.
Damn it. What? Shit. What is that? I could be wrong on that, but literally they're just unloading, and then Samuel L. Jackson and the other guy look up and like,
oh, we're fine.
Yeah. Oh, we're good. That's how that Oswid feels right now. Anyway, a lot of artillery now coming down. I don't think it accrued anything or really did much damage, but more artillery's coming down. Great shot on the B4. They're really trying to stop the armor from hiding back there. Infantry is screwed. It's
massive counter assault by Ryan.
Get out of there.
Oh god.
Panzerwerfer though coming on in. Fallschmager's deploying to assist.
Coming down. Airstrike.
Second one, artillery killing the MG.
Yep.
Well, another one coming down. They have to hold mid.
Panthers.
Holy shit.
Yep. Operator's losing his men. Massive counter assault.
Conscripts moving again. No AT grenades. It's like an hour into this game, but no AT grenades.
He's threatening them.
I think he just realized that.
Yeah, I think he's just threatening them. like, oh shit, we gotta run.
Hey guys, we only have 1,000 manpower. I mean,
Ooh,
munitions.
very nice kill.
3,000 manpower. I wish I had enough for 18 grenades and Molotovs.
Again, it's the struggle.
Massive armor push by Delta against the right side.
Fireflies. The fact Firefly. Ooh,
There goes
nice.
another truck.
Yep.
Dude, you don't like. Oh, maybe okay. Maybe you do. Maybe your allies
You
don't.
really should put trucks on the behind. They would be way safer to get munitions and fuel.
We have a Fallschirmjäger attack coming in, so that will suppress the infantry and hurt the armor alike.
I don't think the armor too much, but you know, it's just like all about.
It will if they stay there. B4 coming in, missing target.
Yeah, but that armor could push back those three. I don't think they could win, but I think they could push it back. There's too many.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is that
Fireflies.
strafing support? Oh, it's strafing support. Not. I'm sorry. Not the Fallschirmjäger hit.
Oh.
They're pushing against the Firefly, getting some great rockets, so some of them
Ooh,
miss.
they stunned it with the tulip.
Yep.
There's too
Churchill
much.
still giving chase while the Fireflies keep following suit. Tiger Tank, cock blocking the other one.
Oh, this is lovely.
For
This
Ken,
is-
we're first still getting some great
Delta though
shots.
got cold feet.
Oh, great double. Why? Oh, he turned it. That's why. You're coming in with the Sherman,
Yep, going for it.
going in on the ass.
Can we get it? Yes.
Good shot. Well, I hope you got it. You're like, man, I got it.
We pulled a Fury. Yeah, I don't remember this game. This was weeks ago.
Great shot. Knocked out the Sherman that was advancing. They did kill the Churchill.
Yep.
But Delta has, I mean, it was Ved 3, so that's a big loss. But at least he's getting another one, along with the Cromwell, I'm assuming, just for armor support. So Delta right now is the one that's just being smashed in over and over again. They did
I mean,
rehold.
it wouldn't be a game if Delta wasn't constantly getting destroyed by artillery.
I will criticize, once again, GTA. He's just keeping his men back. I think a good push on this sector could liven up all and remove a lot of the resources that
I
are
tend to
in
agree.
here.
I also say that he needs to get that barbed wire. Again, fortification skill. Currently at 2 out of 10.
Cromwell going in, trying to kill the Panzerwerfer is guaranteed. Missed the shot! Gets the... Oh my... If he would have hit it, that he would not be able to. But it just barely whizzed past him.
Yep. It was a good kill, though. That was a 3-star Panzerwerfer. Right now, Pershing is now pushing back in. The center point is still in our clutches. It is 182 to 139. And the Axis had shown a great bit of resurgence. And they are still showing that edge. They still have the munitions completely in their control. Center is now a brutal fight. The armor waves are getting pushed in, and
Yeah, I mean, the
Where's
Axis
that
still have a
from?
large army, except for Red. Red is kind of a little bit lacking, but it's still got it still has a couple
the
units.
blue
to its
character
name.
that is red, yes.
Makes perfect sense. But you guys still have a ton. Well, Delta, no, never mind. Delta has
Delta
blown past all of his reserves, just trying to
Delta-
keep us front.
we usually joke about someone that has had so much manpower. It's like, huh, you had 2,000 manpower. He literally burned through 2,000
luckily-
manpower in the span of like 5 minutes.
You have 1,600 manpower.
What do you mean
but
spend it on?
that's the problem.
Yeah.
Except for combined arms, you don't have like a big munition spender. So maybe smoke. You
I
just
built like I
but
think bunkers on the left hand side. Fine.
you did. Frag bomb comes in, doesn't really do all that much.
Artillery coming down in center. They just want to dislodge us
Yeah.
as much as they can. That Panther,
Also, them killing a 17 pounder really did help.
Yep.
The amount of Panzerwerfers coming in is actually hurting a KV's armor. That's insane.
Sherman's
Meanwhile,
in.
B4 kind of misses. Plane crash coming in, almost hitting the Jackson. Another plane crash, literally in front of my screen. Holy
Sherman's
shit.
dead. The counterattack, that KV is not going to last long.
Massive armor battle coming in mid.
KV's taking the hits though.
Yeah,
It's-
Panthers trying to hold out. Kills one KV. They back up. Additional air support coming in on against the Allied armor. Though, the Stuke definitely taken out by the Jackson. British armor coming on in, but the other German forces are moving
Charging
on
with
in.
the Gag Panther, probably not a smart move on the right-hand side, but you know, against Delta's Fireflies, I think you can.
Well, yeah, as long
survive.
as they have like positioning, the AT line will do a lot of damage.
Yep.
More artillery
Oh,
coming
God.
in, hurting operators' infantry. Your Pershing's just trying to keep back the German infantry. A lot of the Fireflies have taken at least one hit.
Yeah.
Tiger Tank though has to pull back.
3-star Tiger. by the
Panzer
way.
IV coming along the side, not sure what it's doing. Can't really
this
pen
is
a lot
weird.
of stuff.
Yeah, that's weird. I think he tried to flank, which would have been very successful. The only problem is he did it at the wrong time.
Yeah, he is gonna probably escape. There's no bunkers or anything over here, so good job there.
Yep.
You are trying desperately to get him out mid.
Yep. That is the goal of the Pershing.
Oh, plane crash. Oh, into the
Oh.
Jackson! Hot damn!
Yep.
That was a good hit. Meanwhile, yours...
Pushed him out.
Yeah, didn't do all that much.
Ooh,
Oh, good kill on the
wiped him
retreat.
though. Shot through
Stube
smoke.
there, if it could direct fire, it could start doing damage. B4 comes in, misses.
Yeah, that's. I think that
Artillery comes in. I
Stug
think
is still chasing.
they want your Pershing dead.
They-
Oh, maybe they can get your Jackson?
No.
Oh, there's too much. He's building a second B4? Alright. Good.
Yeah. Oh wait, check the back of the base. I think operator's about to get wiped.
Oh wait, back here?
Yeah, because they just did a smoke. And usually if you do a smoke all the way back, never mind.
I know the plane crashed here, so I don't know if he would unload it, but there's no bombs or scrapes over there, so I don't think he was hit.
No, he wasn't. I just saw a smoke go down. Usually in our games, we ask for smoke and then we go.
He does
for,
have 3 priests, by the way. One with 22 kills.
See, I disagree with that. Too many priests.
I agree, but it's
get defended.
2. I think 2's fine.
Yeah,
I think 2 is fine. 3 is a little overkill because now he doesn't have an army, but the Germans still do. Even though there's a lot of artillery coming down, as long as you don't hit as long as the artillery sucks, it doesn't hit target, they'll be fine.
Ryan is holding on to the entire left side with everything he has. I mean, he's got the KV bunkered
but
down.
luckily, like Rosborn has his armor pretty much like surviving most of this match.
Yeah, Rosborn, his armor, I would say he's probably using it the best.
Yes.
The Brumbar has been excellent.
A lot of Aragons. He's burning through a lot of his manpower. Meat flavor. Oh! All right, finally armor kill. Good.
That Panther just got deleted.
Yeah, luckily the one close up had to do it, but you know it's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah. Oh God, shut up. Anyway, Stu going in.
Alex not here, but I tried.
17-pounder is currently protecting.
That's not gonna fight. That's not.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, you're not gonna win. He's trying to go for the priest, I assume, but that's just not gonna work. What you need to do is, if you see a priest like that, it's a very simple solution to this. And that would be kill the infantry.
Oh.
Because if you kill the infantry, all he will have is one. Again, just for recollect, he'll have 1 Jackson. That's it.
Yep.
Delta right now has just his armor, right?
Yep.
You kill this retreat point back here, kill everything with a frag bomb. He's not. He doesn't have the.
That's what I'm saying. That's what they need to do.
Oh, good frag bomb over here though. Pins the armor so the Panzer Grenadiers and stuff can kill it.
Panthers moving in to take out the KV.
Once again, long broad.
There's a B4 right behind it though, so I think that might be a bad decision. And as we see, it was a bad decision.
Oh, bounce though. Dropping smoke, getting out. You need to leave. You need to leave. Direct. Use attack round.
Nope.
There is a light artillery barrage coming in, I assume.
Yeah, that KV is gonna.
That's a really dumb move.
Is it though?
Yeah, because it will kill the fighting position, but it won't kill the armor. Unless Panzer Grenadiers are trying to just fire a last couple volleys.
Damnedest, but that guy did an excellent assault for what he had.
Yeah.
Minus the B4 blowing him out of the water.
Bundle grenade hurts the B4, doesn't kill it. British armor pushing it on right. Again, I think a pack gun would be good here to hold this armor back, because again, Fireflies can't hurt pack guns.
Yep.
As far as we've tested.
Oh, we got a pack gun now.
17. Oh, we do? Oh, we do. Nice. Churchill's about to die. One last shot! Panzerwerfer comes in, hurts operator's forces, pushing them back. Your Pershing is, though, pushing on in. 45 kills.
The Pershing has been doing damage.
Pack gun needs to move up. It's just, unfortunately, just kind of hanging back.
Yep.
Rangers are over here. We have Fallschirmjägers dropping on in. Luckily, they have recon.
Yep.
But if we're looking, like, Roseburn has lost quite a bit of his awesome armor.
They just lost their lead, too. They're 135 now to 139.
Yeah,
There's so much heavy armor.
43 is being built, though, so that can do a lot.
There's so much heavy armor being used in this game, but it's not being used together. Like, they need to join their forces. That's when they had the most success earlier.
They did. Guys just did recon to call a direct
we definitely
strike.
did. I'm sure that Tiger will be fine.
I'm sure, guys. That Tiger's going to be just fine, right?
Ooh.
Oh, Panzerwerfer died.
See, the Panzer, that was a bait. It was actually the Panzerwerfer that was good.
Oh my God! I was expecting the Tiger to die, not the Panzerwerfer. Fair play.
Yep.
Fair play. Meanwhile, again, we have a Panther hiding behind the cover. Fireflies don't care at all. They're moving on in.
Packs. Why would they care? Like,
B4 tries to go for the shot. With immediately shooting it down, so the Great Strafing Run's not going to do much.
Yep.
Panther's immediately going to get annihilated. If he retreats, he's going back up into the artillery.
No, he's fine. He's good.
Oh, no, he got stunned by it.
Stunned slightly.
Oh my God, he's so lucky. Meanwhile, yeah, your mortar carriage is back up and pushes back the bolts.
Can we just make note that Ryan currently has 3,500 manpower? Can we just please draw attention to this?
Yeah.
I understand you're at near pop cap, but Jesus, man.
Yeah. Now you could say, oh, that could be unit preservation, but if we look also at Delta, he has lost quite a bit. Honestly, he just hasn't been on the forefront of the fight. Delta has. Delta's lost a ton of his resources in terms of just holding this front. While you haven't had too many major hits, you have artillery, but like the amount of mines you have here is an example of why you're not worrying.
Yeah, we've put a ton of mines. We have machine gun bunkers on the left-hand side, so we've done everything we can to fortify.
And also, Roseburn has lost his Brumbar, his Vet 3 pack, his Pack 43. Like,
yeah, this is starting to be the death of the Germans in regards to they keep allowing us to bite off little bits of their armor, and they're not using it. Again, the best moment against us, we were on the serious back foot they had charged with all their armor, and we got overwhelmed. But now they just keep sending it single file in small groups.
Yeah.
And it's not enough.
Now, unfortunately, their like little attempts to push are just being easily smacked down.
Yeah, like that. I don't understand where it's like...
I get trying to get behind enemy lines to knock it out. Panzerwerfer is a little bit short.
Though, of all things. Send like a Puma.
That's actually a good point, would be the OKW player. He had so many Stukas, they just all died.
Around
because of artillery. KV1 is now guarding mid, alright. But you're saying the Grens?
Send the Grens around and sneak around. That'd probably be the best thing.
Yeah, Tiger Tank is close to killing it.
Yep. Here, back in a second.
Yeah, sure. I'll continue this. Any case, while my partner is just left the replay. Anyway, Panzer Grenadier is trying to advance on the Pershing, but they're all grouped together, and yeah, Pershing gets a decent shot on them. Another Tiger Tank moving on in on the Pershing. Nice Panzerfaust, but not enough damage to cripple its armor. British infantry coming on in to help support. Mortar carriage coming on in, trying to hit the Tiger. KV-1 should be able to provide support as well. Plane and crashes near the ambulance. Panzerwerfer does very little to the KV-1. Double Firefly smacking that the Tiger and pushing that Vet 3 back very easily. Again, Vet 2 and 3 Fireflies respectively, and the British infantry is keeping recon, so the Tiger Tank is easily spotted, so yeah, they can just cripple it. Again, don't mess with the Vet 3 Firefly. It is incredibly potent. This allows the Germans to pretty much be at a stable upper 50s, while the Allies are in the easy mid 80s.
Yes.
So they're like,
again,
there's a
I
huge
think
difference.
This also displays, like, in regards to the actual, like, if you want to, this is actually a pretty good representation of the Germans in this situation. They did not have the resources on their side. But
they still fought.
When they grouped up their armor and they pushed, they did a decisive attack that could have won them the game. Right around like the 35 minute mark.
I think honestly though, if I had to say what is the big issue, these priests just keep consistently doing damage.
Yes.
But if you not all right, so how do I say this nicely? If you can knock out those two armies and swing around the right, you could easily kill a lot of those priests and stuff like that.
That's where they had the most success this game. Hitting Delta constantly, knocking him out of that position, pushing on the flank. But the moment they stopped doing that, they fell through. They tried to attack everywhere, and that didn't work out.
Panzer IV trying to clear this area. Hit some mines, though.
Just a few.
Just a few.
Just a few.
Yeah. Having some issues. Again, also, they keep wasting their munitions on these strafing supports. They're not working. They're not worth it, because the anti-air guns have killed at least a dozen planes over the course of this game. At least.
A Panzer IV is determined.
Like, again, you still have, I'm assuming you still have the Ostwind, right?
No. They died way long ago.
Okay, well, you know, at least put out its misery. The
B4 though.
Well, there goes the infrared searchlight.
Yeah.
Artillery's coming down on the Ostwind that was trying to be healed. There goes a lot of the infantry.
They're not dropping strikes on like the artillery.
They don't. That's the problem. They don't have a direct strike that really could do that. They have
frag bomb.
Frag bomb won't kill it. Frag bomb is not enough to kill it. You have to be damn lucky it's low health to actually do that. But it won't do it by itself. They're trying to get mid. It's just not going to work with your Pershing and the KV-1 right there.
Squads that Pershing killed.
And what? Oh, 54.
I mean, that's pretty good.
It's great. Don't get me wrong. But I feel like they need an actual direct strike or an elephant or something to really crack a lot of this armor. I think if one of the Wehrmacht players would have went, let's say...
Elephant?
Honestly, Roseburn has been fantastic with his armor. I don't think his emplacements have really worked out.
Yeah.
I think an elephant or Jaeger armor would have done so much more damage. Damn that P4. But it would have done so much more because he would have kept his unit preservation. He could have taken out the artillery, and he could have held the front a lot better.
Yep.
Plus, he still would have recon, which is what he wanted.
Again, I think this is the use of you putting pressure on different points. They had a ton of heavy armor. A ton of heavy armor. But they never grouped it together and made.
You have another king on the front, but once again, you need it for Kenwerfer to stop these Fireflies from just wrecking you. Great shot, though, on the retreat. Operators definitely lost quite a bit of his men.
Yes.
And it looks like they're gearing up for a large flank. So that could be... Look, they have one thing here. They need smoke, which they have for the smoke reconnaissance. You do that. You push on this way. You knock out at least one priest, maybe a Jackson. And maybe you just keep pushing on through and hope to God you can knock this stuff out. Meanwhile, we have smoke coming in.
They're not going to beat Rangers, though.
No, they're not. You're going to try, but they won't. Artillery's coming down, knocking out the pack. Infantry is coming on in, getting some great shots on the Churchill. You're
They
staying
should-
far enough away from the MG. Why? Okay, he's backing up here. He lost one of his men.
See, I disagree with that. He should have spotted the smoke.
Well, yes and no. It's a risk-reward thing. And to be fair, the MG will start to suppress him any second now. So right now, I think he should not have veered off so much.
He sees the priest. He's like, you
have caused me so much hell. Yeah, if he would have gone suppressed there, he could have done so much more damage. But he got suppressed. If the second squad didn't end up falling back, he could have actually maybe killed it.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we do have a push. Panther comes in, but gets knocked out by the amount of AT they have. King Tiger's now advancing. Again,
Tiger's a good choice.
they're trying to get the point, but they're losing so many VP points that they just don't have enough time.
The other thing I think the problem was they didn't focus on...
Oh, here's go. Here's a pack gun from behind. That's a good spot.
That is a great spot.
B4, though, comes in, hurts the King Tiger. Panther
think
coming in on the KV1.
The other problem is they weren't focusing on killing things. They damaged a ton.
Tiger comes in, but again, we saw the Fireflies perfectly fine.
Oh, yeah.
Your Tiger's going to have a lot of
That
issues, especially with him weighing the AT grenade you. Oh, never mind. Didn't actually hit
That
him.
Tiger's going to get smoked.
He's so lucky that they're missing every shot.
They are missing every shot. Ew.
Blitz, man, blitz! Great shot.
That was a good hit.
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't.
bounce on that one.
He's
Smoke's
using
coming
smoke.
in.
Oh,
What
the
are you doing?
pathfinding.
Uh,
Yep, they're now using attack round. He's trying to escape. You're attacking him now. Mortar carriage goes in.
that would make
Missed
a great
the shot.
kill.
Fallschmager's dropping on mid.
Pershing's not allowing it. Pershing is going in for that Tiger.
Pack gun over here, getting some nice shots.
Ooh.
And Tiger Tank retreats. I think if he backed up, he probably would have been fine with the rear armor.
Yep.
Not playing more of a part in that. Fortunately, Green is losing most of his men. His Panzer Grenadiers are having to fall back and heal.
Yep.
Oh, wait, no, that's a...
Bunker.
No, that's command post. He can. Pack gun being recruited, but it's a little too late. There's
Yeah.
not really anything he can kill in one shot, so it's going to be annihilated. Fallschmager's trying to get the mid, but with the mortar carriage and everything else, they'll be fine.
Yeah.
I'm not too worried about these Fallschmagers. King, though, still under threat from artillery.
Yeah, they don't have much of an army left. The German army is
Ooh.
down.
Oh, great Panzerwerfer kills all your rear echelons.
Yeah, again, they can kill the infantry. The problem is they're not killing our armor.
I'm trying to see who has that. Rosebone? No, Red does, but the artillery is currently counterfiring.
That's all that he has left. That's
Yeah.
all that he has left.
Yeah, it does suck. They are holding on to mid, but they can't. There's no way they're going to be able to hold on to this for nearly any amount of time. They have, again, air support coming on in, but a strafing support's not going to do all that much. It's just going to suppress the infantry and immediately get shot down. There goes another Panther from the tank destroyers that are on standby.
Yep.
I think this game is done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did their...
Unless you all bug splat,
No.
which wouldn't surprise me at all.
Listen. No. But no.
Oh, I'm sorry, yeah, Rifle's not on your team.
Yeah, if it was Rifle, I would say yes. But no, Rifle is not on the team, so...
Yeah, just for clarification, in case anyone's wondering, like, oh man, like, the Allies had this in the bag. No, they actually didn't. I feel like the Allies kind of clinched out because Operator, I think, went a little too much in the artillery. B4 did work. I would say so. The B4 did quite well. They got it 64.
Ooh. No, yeah, B4 did work.
68 kills, respectively, and a lot
B4
of
did
armor.
work. B4 just did work.
Yep. Which is actually surprising they have so much artillery, yet they haven't knocked out that B4.
Yep.
So that's like something like simple. It's like, I'm surprised you haven't done that.
Ooh.
Yeah, using artillery to clean up. I do think you guys maybe, or the operator maybe artillery spammed a bit because he does have 3 priests.
I'd agree.
And none of them did end up dying. They were the bane in the Axis, and no matter how many times the Axis would build artillery, they would be quickly knocked out from the direct strikes you guys had.
Yep.
And I feel like it's the difference between an enemy team that has direct strikes and one that does not. It just puts a severe strain.
See, I would argue that they just did. They had a ton of heavy armor.
4,700 manpower, Jesus.
They had a ton of manpower. They just didn't bring it to bear to the best of their ability.
Yeah.
Except Rosebone, I completely agree. Best player on their team. His armor use, the Brumbar use, top notch.
80 kills with the B4, so I'll give you credit. 14 plane shot down. Nice. But, yeah, so overall, Rosebone was the best in terms of armor.
Yes.
For the artillery, Red did fine with the Panzerwerfers.
Delta with the damage dealt. Just, wow. His
Yeah.
Fireflies put in
he was,
work.
and it's funny because the Americans took more losses, but for the longest time, it looked like he was like the point, like he was like on the needle of like just barely holding on.
I'll take a solid
GTA kind of chilled down the corner. I think Operator, his artillery did well. That's why he got a lot more, got a decent amount of kills. But I think the problem was his infantry was just not up to par, and his Jackson was there.
I'd agree. Delta was the hammer. Delta, every time they attacked him,
the Fireflies.
It was like beating a drum. Every time they tried to do it, it would just bounce back with the Fireflies with 17 pounds, especially the 17 pounder.
Worst case, he would lose his Churchill.
So good.
That was his worst case. Worst case, he would lose his Churchill, but the Fireflies would still remain.
Those Fireflies did so much work. Yeah, Delta held his side to the best of his ability, and he, no matter how many times they knocked him out, he came right back and he swung hard. So Delta was really good there. Operator, I'd agree. Too much focus on the artillery.
Yeah.
Not enough focus when it comes to other units, which I think could have played a better part.
Yeah.
Ryan, you should have been on the assault way more than you were.
You got a lot of kills, but I chalked that up to the B4 in mid. Because the Germans were just pouring men there.
Yeah. I would tend to agree. Myself, though, amazing player. Probably the best in the world at KO2, I would say. You know, as the most humble man in the world, what I can say is my tactics were brilliant. My strategy was brilliant. The fact that I lost units, brilliant play. I mean, you have to leave the enemy into a false sense of security. So I think overall, flawless game on my part. I think my teammate just let me down so hard.
This is an example of, unfortunately, not hitting the enemy, like what is actually hurting you.
Yes.
Like the Brumbar in mid is a good idea. That actually did bring down your manpower overall.
Yes.
The problem, like,
they didn't
on the grand scale,
armor
was the fact, like, the artillery in terms of the B4 and the priests weren't hit at all. So while they could hurt your armor, they just couldn't really do that much.
I also stress that the one time that we were thrown out of a loop was when Delta had to retreat all of his armor, and then we were open. Like, there was my Pershing, a Jackson, an Su-85. There wasn't that much armor when they swung. If they would have combined all their armor and did a deep flank, they could have knocked out the priests, knocked out the ambulance, really gutted us because the B4s.
But they didn't do it.
But they didn't do it.
Yeah.
And in the end, that's the thing is, if there's one recommendation I have for German armor is, if you are getting slaughtered when it comes to manpower, group up your tanks and charge. Put one focus. Again, the Germans did one thing, which is they might have lacked overall supremacy, but if you focus on one point and spearhead into it, you can deal so much damage.
Now, Mayflavor did very well with his Fallschirmjägers. I think for a time, I think having additional pack support would have been good, but then the artillery was doing so much, which is why hitting those priests and whatnot in the B4 was such an imperative knockout. It was so important. But they kept, the Stukas and everything kept dying. It's like they couldn't keep them alive. So, yeah, that's a big issue.
They did well on the Panzerwerfers as well, and the Stuka. They did do damage.
They did fine. They should have done better.
Yes, exactly.
But in any case, this has been Greyshot17.
And Greyshot151.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Later.
Hello everyone, and before you go, I want to thank the October patrons, which include GTA, Jakub, Spartycus, Ace, Aldo Lopez, Chris Bailey, Folkford, jrchicklis, Ollie, Pyroshark, Rifle, Streakingwookie, Joey G, 240, Josh, Milam, and Mustaach. Thank you all so very much for your amazing support. This has been Greyshot17 and his amazing patrons, and we'll see you next time.